I'm glad you decided to join me for this journal with me. This is the first time I've ever done a journal with me or any sort of journaling video, so I'm going to go ahead and start off with the supplies that I will be using today. So the first thing is this graph paper sticky notes that I like to use in my journals because I think it makes it look very modern. And then I also use some double-sided sticky tape and a very thin pointed pen. So for this first page, those are the three things that I will be using, and I got my inspiration for all of these pages on Pinterest. If you want to follow me, it's in the description. So let's go ahead and get started. Basically right now I'm just going to start out with choosing where I want my pictures to be, where I think they look best, and then I'm going to go ahead and stick them down. So throughout this video, I'm also going to hopefully just have fun instead of just explaining the entire video. So I actually started journaling I think 2 years ago in 2018. I think was the very first time I ever made my first bullet journal spread. And so I used to bullet journal, but now I would consider it just artistically journaling. I like to make my pages inspirational and aesthetic or pretty, or I just like to make them to my liking, I guess. So this page is talking about how you need to romanticize your life, because if you don't, then you'll never get what you want in life, or you'll never be appreciative for the things that you do have. So you have to start pretending and thinking that your coffee is the best you've ever had, and that your morning commute is really cute, just like the Instagrammers. And yeah, I just think that makes a lot of sense, and I totally agree. And then I decided to add in a little butterfly, a hand-drawn butterfly. My camera died halfway through this, so I had to switch the battery, which is why I kind of skipped a little bit, but that's pretty much it for the first page. Okay, so now on to the next page, and I've added 2 more things to my supplies list. I have this mocha colored Tombow brush, as well as a newspaper clipping, and you can see my inspiration down there in the left hand corner. But I'm just going to go ahead and start by doing these lines with the mocha colored Tombow brush, or brush pen I guess is really what it is, but Tombow's the brand, just to make it look similar. And I'm also going to do my own twist on this because I don't have the same colors, and I wanted to do it a little differently to fit my own style. So here I'm just going to cut out these small little pieces of paper you can see down on the left hand part of the inspiration picture to write on later, but right now I'm just cutting them out.
Baby, what you say could make or break my day. Baby, what you say.
If you guys really are enjoying this video, I'm glad you decided to stop by with me and watch this. This is usually the video that you would watch to calm yourself down, or just to have some relaxation time, which is what I love watching these videos for. And I thought it'd be fun to make my own because I've never really shared my journaling before, but now I'm just cutting out the newspaper into tiny little strips so I can make almost like a photo, it can look like tape.
So I'll just ask this simple question.
Like I said, I'm adding my own twist. So now it looks like it's taped in there with some newspaper, and then I'm just going to trim down the edges of the picture, or of the tape newspaper, so that it looks thinner, just because I like it better. And then I'm going to cut out this little odd bubbly round shape of the newspaper to include behind the photo as a little background for the words that I'm going to add later. So right now I'm just cutting it out. And then I also realized that it was actually going to be too big, so I had to cut it once more. If you guys want more of this types of videos, just let me know, and I will definitely do them. I really enjoyed making it, and I really love journaling, and it allows me to relax and have my creativity, and I like to do inspirational pages. If you guys want, there will be a small flip through at the end of this video, but if you want an in-depth explaining what each page means to me or whatever, just let me know in the comments and I will do that for you. So now I'm sizing the small pieces of paper that match the lines on the other end, and I'm writing "you do too," and that's going to go along with the message that I'm going to write later, but I just made them all like the top one is shortest and then it steps down to the largest one, and then I'm just going to tape those in. Okay, now I'm going to add the actual message part on this graph paper sticky note that I talked about using earlier. But first I am also going to draw this little flower, just to kind of embellish it and give it some character. And I'm not very good at drawing flowers, so this is my best attempt. But I think it worked out well, and it doesn't really matter that much. It's all about artistic creativity, so you can do whatever you want, which is one of my favorite things about journaling. So I just put it up in the top by the newspaper. I just thought it really tied it, all of the colors in together, and now I'm writing the message. And the message says, all we have is now. And so I think that's very, very accurate. I try to live in the moment and not stress about things that are going to be happening in the future, and I think it's very true. All we have is now, and we'll never get this exact moment back, ever. And so I just think that's a very important message. So thank you so much for coming to journal with me. And I'm going to do a very small little flip through with a very brief description. This is my mood board, my dream self and dream future, which is probably one of my favorite pages. These two both are some inspirational quotes, along with those also talk about living in the now. That's also one of my favorite things. Those are my goals for the year 2020. Some scribbles and some drawings that I did at a museum. That's one of the pages I just did. This one shows some little inspiration and also a sunset collection, which is kind of memories. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.